Hey, so it's Lulu Girls here. I'm Jessica. I'm the oldest of the sisters of Lulu Girls. In case you don't know us, there's four of us Lulu Girls. My mom Kim, me, my sister Cassie, and my sister-in-law Amber. And we're starting a series this month, and actually every month for the whole year, we're going to be doing a series every single month with a theme. And so we kind of wanted to take this time to explain to you guys why we do what we do here at Lulu Girls. And we've decided that we want to be your cheerleader in basically every aspect of your life. Um, Being a mom is hard, and we want to be here for you to help you to know that you can do things that you never thought you could do before. Whether it's decorating that fun birthday cake for your kid's birthday party, or throwing a fun party, or just making recipes for your family on a quick, like when you're really busy, like quick crock pot meals. There's four of us, so we're not all experts in everything, but each of us have our own strengths, and so that's where we feel like we can cheer you on in your different aspects as well. So, we're going to talk today about happy home and happy life and what makes my home happy and in turn makes my life happy. So, each of us are going to take a week to talk about these different things, and then we hope that you guys will share with us in the comments what makes your life happy and in turn your home happy. Because that's basically our whole goal here at Lulu Girls is to have a happy home and happy life. So, like I said, I'm Jessica. I have four kids, a 10-year-old boy, 7 and 5, and 18-month-old girls. So, this house is full of estrogen and lots of pink and sparkles. But my 5-year-old girl actually loves Superman and Batman the most, so we have a lot of superhero parties as well. So all of those things shape my life. My most important thing that I do every day is take care of my kids. I do the blog, but my most important and my focus every single day is my kids. And if they're happy, I'm happy. If they listen, I'm happy, which listening, come on, give me a break. They never listen. But I choose to be happy when they do, on those rare occasions, listen to me on the first time. So I've just kind of started thinking about what makes me happy in my life. And the superficial things, let's start with those first. Um, Diet Dr. Thunder, yeah, it's totally classy. Gets me going in the morning. And at night, when I've had enough of the children, I just pop a Diet Dr. Thunder and I'm good to go. I like it with a little bit of coconut cream in it. If you haven't tried it, get the coffee creamer, the coconut cream coffee creamer. That makes me really happy. It's delicious. Hair dye makes me happy because, guys, let's be honest, I got a little bit of gray hair already. Started when I was in high school, so I'm not about to let it go completely gray yet. I applaud you if you are brave enough for that. I just am not ready to be completely gray at 35. Oh wait, I'm not 35 yet, 34. I like music a lot. Music makes my home really happy. We just got one of those Alexa things from Amazon that you can say, Alexa, play this song. And my kids have pretty much taken it over. But it's fun because all day we're listening to fun, upbeat music. I've been a performer my whole life. I started singing and dancing when I was 3. So I like to dance around the house. I can throw a mean dance party if you know what I'm saying. So music makes me super happy. And I've noticed that it really makes my kids happy too. So like I said, happy kids, happy mom, happy husband. Everything works out. Another thing, superficially, that I like is clothes. I don't buy a ton of them because I like to be frugal, but I like clothes for my kids, and I like to dress my kids in cute clothes, and I like to feel cute too. There's been a time in my life where I kind of just didn't care about myself at all. I think we all of us moms get into this funk. As our kids get older, we feel like kind of guilty if we're spending too much time away from them or if we're spending too much time on ourselves. And I'm just kind of starting to get past that. I've had my 4th baby, and I kind of feel like I just want to get myself back now, I really admire those moms that are able to go out and just, take care of themselves. Self-care is so important. And I think we don't mean to neglect ourselves. We just put other people first, and it's natural. And so I'm making a mindful choice this year to be more conscious of myself and what I need to make myself happy. And that sounds selfish because that's like, oh, I don't want to do that but if I'm happy, everybody else will feel happy. I kind of went through a little bout of like postpartum depression after my last baby, and I was just kind of sitting in the house feeling sad all the time. And I realized, I need to take my vitamins, I need to get some sunshine, I need to eat healthy in order to feel happy. And I've taken so many less naps since I decided that about myself, and I decided to take care of myself. And every once in a while, I go down to the spa and get a little massage or get my face work done because I got really bad melasma with my last baby. The pregnancy masked the dark spots, and so I got a photo laser treatment, and that made me really happy because it brightened up my face a ton, and I just felt brighter and happier. So those are all the superficial things. that make me happy. If we're getting serious, I think the one thing that makes me happy most of the time is just a positive outlook on life. I'm not always positive. I have my down days. My husband works a lot. He's out of town a lot. And so I'm by myself a lot with 4 kids, and we don't live by any of my family. And all of my friends work full time. So I kind of feel lonely a lot. But I've tried to spin that in a positive way. And instead of wallowing in misery, which I do have those days, but instead of just feeling sorry for myself, I realize that I have a lot of freedom to watch whatever I want on Netflix, or I can hang out with my kids and have one-on-one time with them at night after everybody else goes to bed. Like, my kids will take turns staying up late with me and sleeping in my bed and watching a Netflix show with me. And that makes me feel happy because it makes me feel like they're getting one-on-one time with me. And anyway, just looking at the positive things in life instead of being sad all the time. And it really takes work. It really takes effort to like retrain your brain to see the positive instead of the negative. And it's not always easy, but I'm trying to always see the positive. Another thing that makes me happy is my religion. We believe in God, and I just believe that He is always there for us, and that actually helps me be positive a lot, because anytime I'm having a rough time or I'm feeling anxious about something, somebody's made me mad, I can just pray and feel happy. I mean, it's not instant, but He calms my mind, and I see that a lot in my life. I was stressed about something on Sunday, and I was just praying that I could calm down. And as soon as I did that, I just started to see things with a more clear mind, and as a regular person, not a crazy person. So that's super, super important to my life. If you don't believe in God, just try to think of, a way to think positively and to calm yourself down. Meditation, things like that, I think really help. But for me, that's one of the sources of my true happiness. Family time makes me really happy. I love playing game night with my kids if I can get them to all calm down and listen. And I love making birthday cakes for them on their birthdays, like elaborate birthday cakes that take me forever. I don't know why I enjoy doing this. It's like some sort of sick punishment for myself, but I actually really like it. And now that it's a tradition for our family, it's really fun for me to sit down with my kids and kind of plan a birthday cake and decide what their special day is going to be like together. So I really like that. I also really like Crazy Hair Day. You've seen some Crazy Hair Day posts on our blog. I really, really love planning the Crazy Hair Day with my kids. They get so excited, and I get excited, and it's just really fun to see how happy they are when they get home from school and everybody's commented on their hair. So there will be lots of Crazy Hair Days, lots of birthday cake ideas on our blog, and hopefully we can give you some tips to make it easy for you to start to tackle it. Cassie and I both do cakes, and we're both self-taught. My mother-in-law makes wedding cakes, but she didn't work with fondant before, and so Cassie and I kind of both taught ourselves how to make the fondant from scratch and use it. And so we have a lot of tips like that on the blog too, to just really get you started in the basics. I mean, my cakes aren't going to go for millions of dollars. I'm not a cake boss, but majority of moms don't really want to make $1 million on their cakes. They just want to be able to do something fun for their kids. And I feel like that's where we can help you to be successful. And then the last thing I like is just decorating my home. I haven't always had a lot of money to do that, and even now we're in a little bit better position. We've been working, like, we're not first married anymore. You know what I'm saying? I still like to DIY stuff. I still like to have a good deal. I hate spending full price on anything. I would never go to an expensive furniture store and spend $3,000 on a table. I just wouldn't. Like, that's not my personality, and so I'm just cheap. Let's be honest. So I love to DIY stuff. So we've done DIY headboards and DIY dressers and DIY pretty much anything I can get my hands on. I made a huge DIY chalkboard, and those are honestly my favorite pieces in my whole house because they're exactly how I want them to be, and they're frugal, So I don't have to feel guilty about decorating my house cute because it's costing me a third the price, right? So I can spend more on other things, right, ladies? That's how the mom math works. Anyway, and then the last thing, which isn't the most important, but this is one thing that really keeps me calm during the day, is having organization in my home. I think the reason why I really focus on that is because I haven't always been organized, and it's really been a struggle for me to get organized. And so there you have some organization tips. I just recently reorganized every closet, every drawer in my entire house. It was an undertaking. It took a few months, but now everything literally has its own place, like even tiny little containers for my makeup, everything. And I cannot tell you how much stress that took off of me. There's all these articles on the internet talking about, how less stuff and decluttering actually helps women mentally, and I believe it. I am sold 100% because as soon as you get rid of all that crap you don't need and you can just work with the stuff that you do need. Your house is way less messy because there's not all this other crap floating around. And, it's easier to have your kids put stuff away because there's like a designated spot for everything. And it just makes it easier for everyone to help out, and it makes it easier for me to be able to find things when I need them. It's glorious, I'm telling you. So, organization, that is my newfound love for a happy home, happy life. So, those are my things. I'm sure they're not all because I could go on and on all day. But what makes you happy in your home and in your life? We want to know. Tell us in the comments. Connect with us on Facebook. Connect with us on Instagram and let us know. We want to hear what makes your home life happy. Cassie's going to be talking next week. She is pregnant with her first baby. So obviously what makes her happy in her life is going to be completely different from mine. And that's what we hope you'll love about Lulu Girls is the different perspectives for parenting advice and all of that. So once again, let us know in the comments what makes your life happy and your home happy. Thanks.